The Dallas Cowboys are standing at a crossroads, and this offseason could define the next decade of the franchise. After finishing 7-9-1 and missing the playoffs yet again, the message inside the star is clear: standing still is no longer an option. The trade that sent Micah Parsons to Green Bay shocked the league, but it also signaled something deeper: a willingness to reset the defensive identity of this team. Now, reports suggest Dallas could be targeting a $24 million impact free agent. Not a depth piece, not a rotational gamble, a statement signing. This isn't just about money. It's about urgency. It's about credibility. It's about whether Jerry Jones is ready to pivot from cautious recalibration to aggressive reconstruction. The defense struggled to pressure quarterbacks, struggled to close games, and struggled to protect leads. Those weren't minor cracks. They were structural fractures. With extra draft capital and cap flexibility, Dallas has options. But options don't win games. Decisions do. The real question isn't whether the Cowboys can afford a $24 million move. The question is whether they can afford not to make one. The Dallas Cowboys are once again entering an offseason under pressure. A 7-9-1 finish and another year without playoff football has shifted the tone inside the organization. Expectations in Dallas are never modest, and patience is running thin. With Jerry Jones signaling potential aggression in 2026, the franchise appears ready to reshape key areas of the roster. The added first-round pick from the Micah Parsons trade gives them flexibility. So does the available cap space. This is not just about adding talent. It's about correcting structural weaknesses that were exposed all season long. The defense, in particular, became a weekly liability. Why a $24 million move makes sense. Spending $24 million on a free agent would send a clear message: Dallas is done patching holes. The pass rush struggled to consistently disrupt quarterbacks. The secondary often paid the price. Too many games slipped away because the defense couldn't close. Third downs became extended drives. Late-game situations exposed depth issues. An impact signing would not simply add production. It would stabilize a unit that lacked identity after losing cornerstone pieces. This offseason feels less like a tweak and more like a reset. The Parsons trade effect. The decision to move Micah Parsons shocked many around the league, but it also created a new strategic path for Dallas. More draft capital means more flexibility. The extra first-round pick allows the Cowboys to address multiple needs simultaneously. They are no longer boxed into a single solution. However, draft picks take time to develop. A proven $24 million free agent offers something different: immediate accountability and leadership on defense. Aggression or desperation. There's a fine line between bold and reckless in free agency. Dallas has walked that line before. This time, the stakes feel different. Another disappointing season could intensify scrutiny on both the front office and coaching staff. Ownership knows that incremental progress may not satisfy the fan base. If the Cowboys pursue this high-profile signing, it won't be a luxury move. It will be a calculated attempt to accelerate competitiveness in a rapidly evolving NFC. What this means for 2026. The 2026 offseason could define the next chapter of the franchise. Dallas has resources, flexibility, and urgency, a powerful combination. If the right defensive piece is added, the ripple effects could be immediate. A stronger pass rush elevates the secondary. A reliable coverage presence creates turnover opportunities. This isn't just about a $24 million contract. It's about whether the Cowboys are ready to pivot from stagnation to conviction. And that decision starts now.